We're live. We're live. Hello there, guys. I just wanted to try this out today because I don't know. I thought it would be like a fun test to try this go live feature out on YouTube. And I don't know. I guess we're live right now, but I don't know if anybody's joined or whatnot. I'm not really sure what's going on. I guess we're recording, but I just wanted to check this out today and see what this go live thing is all about. And I guess there's like a feature. Oh, there we go. So I guess a few of you guys are watching. Let's see what we have so far. GoPro. Hello, hello. I just wanted to say hi. So yeah, this is my first time going live. This new go live feature on YouTube. So I just want to check this out. What's up? Did you get my email? Hello, Jeremy. You sell GoPro? GoPro. Everybody, this is always funny. Everybody always wants to know about like GoPro. Like anytime something happens with GoPro, stock moves up a lot or down a lot. Like everybody wants to know. I put out 2 videos last week for GoPro, and still people aren't happy. It's just it's so funny to me that everybody always wants to know about GoPro. But so I don't know what the heck should we do on here. We're hanging out. Maybe like if you guys have some questions. Look at TSSI. I got an alert. Okay, why the heck the messages pop down so fast that I can't even see it? Should I sell GoPro? I don't know, man. Maybe you should. Maybe you shouldn't. What's up with GoBroke? Yeah, good question. What do no think about? Oh, FireEye. Man, I wish these freaking. The problem is you guys are typing messages so fast that I can't even see them all before they disappear, and I don't know if there's like a feature where I can keep them up for longer. Let's see. Show live chat messages. Show live chat messages. Maybe that will do it. I don't know. But they freaking disappear so fast, it's insane. But anyways, so I don't. I'm gonna look into some stocks. Okay, when you guys type stocks, I'm gonna try to look into them, and we'll do that for now, and then we'll kind of do some Q&A. We'll just play around and see how this goes. What do you think about buying gold and silver? Gold and silver. I think like silver should be part of everybody's portfolio, in my opinion. Maybe gold. I've owned gold before. But and there's gold stocks and whatnot. You can own like gold mining stocks and whatnot. But I think like silver is just a good commodity to own in my opinion because silver is actually very useful to things other than just jewelry. So the silver industry is used for a lot of things, but I don't know. Like gold and silver are so like how people feel about the economy and whatnot. Generally speaking, when the economy suffers, gold and silver do good, and when the economy's good, sometimes those commodities don't do as well. So. Yeah, I don't know. What's the best advice you can give a 20-year-old trying to get their life together? 20-year-old trying to get your life together. Well, there could be a lot of things into that. There could be, family, trying to get that together. Um, I mean, when I was 20, I was focused on trying to move out of my parents' house, and I did that when I was 21. So when I was 20, I was basically just trying to stack money, trying to get a good job, trying to find somewhere to work that I could support myself and live on my own and not have to live with my parents anymore. So I would say like for a 20-year-old, focus on that, focus on learning, focus on how to make your money into money, those kinds of things. That's what I was focused on when I was 20, and then I was able to move out of my parents when I was 21 and get started on my adult life. Is Snapchat the next Facebook? Uh, I don't know. And I looked into Snapchat. I did that video I posted about, I don't know, maybe 3-4 weeks ago, actually, before Snapchat officially filed for the IPO. Is Snapchat the next Facebook? I don't know, because the thing about Facebook is what makes Facebook stock such a great stock and such a big company is more than just Facebook. Instagram is huge. I mean, if Instagram was a standalone company, that would probably be at least the size of Snapchat, if not double the size of Snapchat. So that's something we must understand. And then also, um, there's other. I can't remember the other thing Facebook has. Is it WhatsApp? WhatsApp or something like that? Facebook has like 1 billion users, so there's so much baked into Facebook's valuation that's other than just Facebook. Right now, Snapchat is just Snapchat. So Snapchat's got to get services past just Snapchat. Let's see. GoPro stock. GoPro stock. Oh my goodness. Future Fuel Corporation, is it a buy? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into that. Thoughts on Nvidia stock? I did a Nvidia video like oh gosh, Nvidia. When did I do a Nvidia video? I think it was like less than a month ago. I'm pretty sure I did a Nvidia video where I checked into that stock, and if I remember correctly, they have a lot of things going for them, but I believe something that turned me off was maybe like they had a super high valuation or something like that. I'm trying to remember back, but overall the company is very well run, and that stock has been a freaking beast. Oh my goodness, it's up like 500% or something insane, recently and whatnot. So what I expected from the chat before clicking video, GoPro. Yeah. Should I invest in cannabis stock? I haven't seen a good one yet, and I have a video coming out that isn't just about marijuana stocks and about weed stocks, but it goes into that a bit, and I believe I have that video coming out within the next 3 days, so look out for that one. It's one that I have coming out that is going to be, man, you guys are finding out information before you're even supposed to find out information. This is unfair. It's about basically like 5 major industries that are going to just blow up over the next 5 years, and one of them is marijuana. Is BT stock a buy? Never heard of BT stock, or at least I don't think I have. I'm going to look into that one real quick. BT stock, just because I want to know. Yahoo Finance. BT stock. Is GoPro a buy now? Oh boy, I think you guys are just trolling me with the GoPro stuff now. Starbucks. Starbucks, I looked into that one a few months ago as well, and they got a lot of stuff going for them. BT Group. PLC. That's some type of marijuana stock. I don't know. I'll have to look into that sometime because that's way too much. Or mining stocks are good. Mining stocks are good if China can come back strong. China's just kind of in like, they're still growing supposedly, and of course we don't know how much we can believe out of the Chinese numbers, but it really depended upon China because China is so important for mining and the building and those kinds of things. And the problem with China is they built out so many cities, like way faster than they should have and whatnot. And there's a lot of ghost cities in China. You guys should YouTube sometime, like China ghost cities. There's been documentaries done on some, like literally, like cities where 100,000, 200,000 people can live, and it's just a ghost town. It's freaking insane. BT Group is a telecommunications stock. I must have pulled up the wrong one then, because the one I pulled up is talking about. BT Group. I don't know. They're in some lawsuits I see here. Investors, holy smokes. I'm trying to pull up like news on this BT stock you're talking about here, and it's just like a lot of class action lawsuits and stuff. PE ratio 10. Dang, that's super low. Dividend of 5%. Their stock's near the 52-week low. I don't know. I might have to look into that one at some point. BT stock. Let's see. What is your opinion on Under Armour right now? Under Armour was in 3 stocks to buy last week, so if you want my opinion on that, you might want to check out 3 stocks to buy, or 3 stocks I'm buying video, not 3 stocks you should buy, 3 stocks I'm buying video. Let me make that very clear. Bank of America, I don't like really any of the banks. It's outside of my circle of competence. Their balance sheets are so confusing to know where the end is at. Banks, I'm just not a big fan of. The only one I would ever consider probably buying is maybe an investment bank like Goldman Sachs, because it's just so well run and they're so politically connected, and it's just a really well run company. What are you expecting from Coke tomorrow? Coke, I'm not really expecting anything because I haven't really looked at their numbers and see if they can beat and whatnot. Coke's a well run company though. Is 3M a buy? 3M, it's been probably 2 or 3 years since I looked into, so let me just type in 3M. I think their ticker symbol is MMM, so let's just see. Just want to see what like their PE's at and where their stock has been and stuff like that. They still pay a good dividend, that's for sure, over 2% yield. PE ratio 22. They're kind of in their 52-week range. Yeah, I don't know. 3M's one of those companies that just doesn't seem to be able to like grow very fast, so it might not be for me. Is Hydro One a buy? That I don't know. Are you growing a beard? No, I'm just honestly lazy and haven't shaved. And lucky enough, when you own your own business, you can like do that. Like I worked for so many years for a retailer, and you were not allowed to have any facial hair. You had to shave before every single day. And now that I own my own business, it's beautiful that I can just like If I want to grow, I can grow. If I don't have to. Is Nike a buy? Nike, I did a video on, is it a buy? Probably, I would say less than a month and a half ago, and I believe that one I decided I wasn't into because I thought the PE ratio was a little higher than what their growth is expecting and things like that, but I can't quite remember. If GoPro goes up 10%, will you shave your mustache? No. Maybe if it goes up like 300%, maybe. What do you think about Apple stock? Apple stock. I love Apple, but at the same time, I'm like, I see a lot of things with Apple that I'm just not happy with. The iPads are still in decline. They posted bad numbers on iPad again. The iPhones are up. That's the really good news with Apple. And then, I put out that Tim Cook video today about, is Tim Cook doing a good job? And then the other disappointing thing to me in the Apple earnings was the fact that the other products category, which is like their headphones, the watch and whatnot, that actually declined. So I was like, what is up with this? But services is becoming a beast. So it's really an iPhone and services company for right now, and we'll see if they can grow out of that. But it's an okay stock. Hey, can you explain PE real quick and what it means for each stock? A PE ratio is basically the price of the stock divided by the earnings per share of that stock, and that's what the ratio you get. And, generally speaking, most companies are going to be between like a 17 and 20. Unless the company's way undervalued for whatever reason, maybe there's slow growth or something, then there might be around a 10 or something like that. And if a super high growth company might be in the 80s, might be in the hundreds, might be even in the thousands. I've seen Amazon with a 1,000+ P ratio before. So what's one stock you want to buy now but can't buy right now? That's a good question. That's a phenomenal question. One stock? Oh, there's a lot of stocks. And I'm actually going to make a video about, and it's going to be a video that's released on Valentine's Day about stocks I can't buy. The stocks I'm in love with, but I can't buy because of like their valuations or something like that. So one of them is honestly Tesla. I believe so much in Tesla. I believe, and people think I'm crazy for this, I believe they're going to have a 50% market share in North America in a decade from now. I believe 50% of the cars sold 10 years from now will be Teslas. And some, people think I'm crazy for that and this and that, but who would have thought Apple would be selling 50% of the smartphones in North America, 10 years ago? No one would have thought that. So that's the stock that I believe in so much, or the company I believe in so much, but I'm like, how profitable will they be and those kinds of things? So that's the one stock I just love, but I just don't know if I can buy it. Do you trade more on options or equity shares? It depends. It really depends on how undervalued I feel a company is. If I feel like a company's super undervalued, then I will absolutely go options, and more long-term options too. I don't really mess with the short-term options anymore. I play mostly long-term options, and basically just try to, see what I can find out there, because sometimes you can get super long-term options, that don't expire till, let's say, 2019 for super cheap. We're talking maybe pay a $2 premium, and that's not much. You only need the shares to go up to 10% to break even, and then if they go up 20%, 30%, the options really pay off. So I play a little bit of options, a little bit of equity shares. It just depends on the valuation of the company. See, and right now there's been like 1 million messages posted in the net. Do you use the Robinhood app? No, but I need to check it out. Is Win at $96 a steal? I'm very confident in Win long term, but we'll see, what happens. When will you begin to go live again? I don't know. This is just like a test video. I just decided I would answer some questions and things like that. Is Netflix a buy? Netflix has an insanely high PE. Let's look at Netflix real quick here. I wish there was a way I could show you guys my screen while showing my face and whatnot. Netflix has a PE rate. Netflix has a 391 PE right now. 391. So Netflix is absolutely a great company. It's growing like gangbusters, but gosh, that 391 PE is another one of those stocks that I like. I think it's a great company. I think it's going places, but it's out of my realm to pay a 391 PE, and I don't know if that's turning around anytime soon with Netflix. So let's see some more. Are you an Android or iOS person? iOS, and I probably had a bad experience with Android, and that turned me off from Android, because I got an early stage smartphone, so it was Android, and it was really bad experience. And then I got an we won an iPod Touch. And this was probably when like the iPhone 3 was out or something like that, or maybe the iPhone 4. And I had never really used an Apple mobile product. I used that product, and it was like my favorite thing. I started using it more than my computer to search things and do all types of stuff. So ever since then, I'm iPhone, iPad, pretty much everything. But I really am impressed with the Google Pixel phone, so maybe I'll get that sometime. Is Tesla a long-term buy? I love the company long-term, but I don't know if that's going to be... how do you find the time to do all these videos? How do I find the time to do all these videos? Well, it's funny. I work a lot. It's ridiculous. Like, I was up last night editing videos for a customer till 3 in the morning, like 3 a.m. So I like work in a profession that I can work anytime I want. So like editing videos, like doing actual shoots I have to do during the day. So right now here in Vegas, it's almost 3 o'clock. So I don't have any more shoots for the day. So I can come home, post a video, and I'll probably record a video today too and try out this thing. But that's basically how I can do it because I don't have like a set schedule, like I need to be somewhere all the time. What do you think of PLAP? I don't know. I don't know what PLAP is. I guess that's a ticker symbol. Bank of America. Bank of America, I just talked about that. I don't know if you were on when I talked about Bank of America. I don't like bank stocks because their balance sheets are ridiculous. It's out of my circle of competence. I don't know how they're going to really grow and double and those kinds of things. Volvo. I don't know. You live in Vegas. Have you ever been to St. George? Yes, I have been to St. George. I got a friend out there who has some in-laws who just got some ridiculous houses. We're talking like 10,000 square feet. And I've also been out to St. George to film some unbelievable houses. Like some of the best houses I've ever filmed are just ridiculous in St. George up in the mountains. And it's like when you walk out through the gate, it's like a red clay. And it like stains your shoes kind of. But yeah, St. George is beautiful. I love it up there. I mean the car company Volvo. I don't know. You should change your thumbnail. What thumbnail? The thumbnail for this video? I don't even know how to do that, honestly. I just got the Maverick Pro today. I want to get my license to make money. These messages go so fast and then they disappear and it's frustrating. Google I broke down recently. I think less than a month ago. I did a Is It a Buy on Google. I like Google a lot. They're a little rich in the PE, but man, they got a future ahead of them. Well, and they're one of the biggest companies already. So, Disney. I did Disney probably 2 months ago. I liked it, but I didn't love it. Gosh, it's going so fast. How do you know when to buy more of a stock? I guess you're trying to say like if your stock's going down. Holy smokes, we've been on this live chat for almost 20 minutes. Oh my gosh, it's going to be nighttime before we're off. How I decide is basically if I buy a stock, like I say, it's a 50-50 chance if it goes up or down in the short term right after you buy those shares, right? Unless you're like a short-term genius and you know where a stock's going short-term. So in that short-term time, if it's down like 5 to 10% and I still like the company just as much, the fundamentals of it, I buy it. I buy more because if I liked a stock at, let's say, $20 a share and then it goes down to 17, I still like the company just as much. Why not buy at 17? That would be ignorant if I didn't buy it. If I still liked it as much, if the fundamentals change, I didn't like the stock as much, maybe I wouldn't buy it and that would make sense and then maybe I would even sell. But if I still like the fundamentals as much, it makes no sense not to take advantage of that in my opinion. So, do you think we are going to enter a recession in the next few years? Oh, I wish I was psychic. I don't know. I don't see anything like coming up really soon, but that doesn't mean a recession can't come out of nowhere. I mean, the 2008-ish recession, that did come out of nowhere. I mean, the stock market was at all-time highs in 2007, and things were looking good, and then boom, it happened almost overnight, and it caught a lot of people off guard, and it was just ugly. Budweiser, I don't know, are they under the ticker symbol Bud? I thought they got bought out by somebody. Maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know, I might have to look into that at some point. That would be fun. I don't think I've ever done a beer stock before. Are you a millionaire from your investing? No, I wish I was though. Maybe someday. That would be sick. I mean, that would be sick if I was, built from the ground up by 27 to be a millionaire from the stock market. No, not quite. Bud was bought by InBev. Okay. Yep, Bud is owned by. Okay. Do you care about football? Oh yeah, heck yeah! I'm a huge football fan. I mean, NFL I love, and then college football. College football, I basically don't have like a favorite team. I just track whatever like the star player I figure is that year. So like when Tebow was out, I covered Tebow, and I would watch every Tebow game. When Manziel was around, I'd watch all the Manziel games. I generally always watch Alabama games because they're always like number one in the country, and they got superstars. So seriously, what do you think of PLAP? I don't know what PLAP is. Now you got me interested. I'm gonna type in this PLAP ticker symbol. PLAP. Holy smokes, that stock's $425 a share. Holy smokus. Unless that's a wrong PLAP. I don't know. It's like no information popping up. All I see is it's $425 a share. That's ridiculous. NVIDIA. I broke down NVIDIA like a month ago or so. PIP, NVIDIA. A lot of you guys are invested in NVIDIA. Holy smokes. Maybe I should be in that stock. Holy smokes. It's insane how many of you guys are in NVIDIA. Every 10 years there's a recession. I believe it's every 8 years on average there's a recession, but it's somewhere around there. So we're due for a recession, unfortunately. What do you think about ETFs, emerging market mostly? I think ETFs can be good if you don't have the drive or want to basically be a stock picker. ETFs can be very good, way to play the market, without, taking a super huge risk, I guess you could say. YouTube is broken. I don't know what that means. Is it broken? Is it broken? Ah! See, and then all the messages go away. GoPro, what happened? I don't know. How do you calculate the intrinsic value? How do you do it? Intrinsic value, that's not something it's not really how I value a company. It's kind of an old school philosophy on how to value a company that I'm not into. Fitbit has been booming recently. I don't know, something about Fitbit, but Fitbit, I did the GoPro is not Fitbit video like 2 weeks ago, and Fitbit, I'm just not Fitbit. I don't see the future in Fitbit. When somebody gets an Apple Watch, are they really going to get a Fitbit again? Are they going to trade in their Apple Watch for a Fitbit? And I don't know. And Fitbit, the other thing is, they don't have a ton of accessories. They don't have a ton of other product lines other than just smartwatches or bands, basically. Outside of bands or smartwatches, what does Fitbit sell? I know they sell like a scale, but I don't know how many people actually buy those scales. It seems kind of silly. London Stock Exchange. Sometimes I don't know if you guys are commenting back and forth to each other. You're commenting to me. Did you make anything during... I don't know what that is. Did you hear about YouTube glitched? No. What happened with YouTube? I didn't hear about it glitched. Fitbit. I'm getting fake YouTube video. Are you still buying GoPro? What is this YouTube thing you guys are talking about? It's something about Fitbit glitch or something like that. Earnings calls, anyone? Can you explain the stock market index? Bro, you're losing subs like crazy? What? I'm losing subs like crazy. I need to finish this.